Hello everybody and welcome to this short video where I give you a guided tour of my current smart home system. I've only just recently got into smart home products and I've been dealing with them now for about 3 or 4 months. I started with the Philips Hue lighting, and I've currently just installed the IKEA Tradfri lighting, which I'm now combining with the Philips Hue system, and that seems to be working really well. I've got the Tado smart heating, and I've also got a TP-Link smart plug which I use for turning off various devices as and when required. And of course I have Alexa. Alexa, turn on lounge lights.
Okay.
I have this light and this light connected through the iConnect Hue app, which is also linked to geofencing, which means when I get close to my apartment the lights come on to welcome me home. I can operate these lights via the Philips Hue dimmer switch, and of course I can use the Philips Hue app on its own, or I can just use Alexa. Alexa, turn off the lounge lights.
Okay.
I also have a TP-Link smart plug which is behind this sort of TV unit. You can just see there I've got a void behind there, and it's down in the depths of that. And I use the smart plug to turn off the TV, the charging of the laptop, and I also have a speaker system and subwoofer under there. So I can just say, Alexa, turn off power strip.
Okay.
And you can just hear it turns off. Alexa is linked to that speaker, but she just manages to get her OK in just before the speaker's gone off. And that just, I've set that to turn off at 11 o'clock at night, and it comes back on at 6 o'clock in the morning, ready for when the kids get up to switch on the telly. So it just saves me a bit of power. Alexa, turn on power strip.
Okay.
And she's back on again. I also have a Xiaomi Yeelight LED light strip hidden behind the TV. Alexa, TV lights blue.
Okay.
Alexa, TV lights red.
Okay.
Now, although the Xiaomi Yeelights don't link with the Philips Hue system, using Alexa you can link the two. Alexa, turn on movie lights.
Okay.
And that has switched on the light strip behind the telly and also the Philips Hue lights. Alexa, turn off the movie lights.
Okay.
This is my Tado smart heating system, which I have linked to geofencing so that when I come home from work the apartment's all nice and warm, and when I leave the apartment the heating turns off. I work shifts, so it's ideal for me, because it means that well, I can't actually have set times for the heating to come on and off. I just have to have it set so that it's on when I'm here and it goes off when I'm not here. As long as I'm here, then the heating works. I've also got it linked into If This Then That, IFTTT, so I can increase the heating using Alexa. Alexa, trigger more heating.
Sending it to it.
I find that works really well, and I've saved quite a lot of money having this installed over the year. This is where I house my Philips Hue bridge, just in a little cupboard in the hallway. You can see that there, and this is just a Wi-Fi extender unit. I've got a cable entry point there that goes up into the roof space and into the attic, and up there is where I keep my Wi-Fi router. This point is pretty central to the apartment, so it's an ideal place to put it really. Like I say, the Wi-Fi router's only the other side of this ceiling void here, and it just means I can access the Philips bridge more easily when setting up the lights, because sometimes you have to press the button, and with the IKEA trad-free lights you have to hold the bulbs really close to the Philips Hue bridge when pairing them, so it just saves me having to keep going up and down to the attic. So that's why I've mounted that in that space there, and I'm also going to put other bridges and gateways in this area as well, like the IKEA trad-free one as well, and anything else that comes along. Okay, so that's that part of the system. Now, one of the reasons I've gone for the IKEA trad-free system, their bulbs, is the price basically. I've got a lot of GU10 bulbs in my house. This is the hallway, and you can see I've got 5 in here, and nearly every room in the house has GU10 bulbs, and if I went down the Philips Hue route that would cost me an absolute fortune. So I've found the IKEA bulbs, which vary from £7 sterling, that's UK, up to £12, which is very affordable, and for me is an absolute godsend. It just changes everything for me. It makes making the home a smart home much more accessible. So that's one of the reasons I've gone for the IKEA trad-free system. Now, using the new IKEA system means that I can now add the bulbs to many of the rooms in my apartment, but one of the first rooms I wanted to do was the kids' bathroom. I've got 2 young kids, and as you know, they go into the bathroom, they use the bathroom, after switching the light on, then they come straight back out and don't turn the lights off, along with a few other things they don't do. So I wanted to come with a system that allowed them to go to the bathroom, the lights came on, do what they have to do, they come out, and the lights will just automatically turn off. So I decided to purchase the IKEA trad-free bulbs, which are so much cheaper, along with a motion sensor. And what that has allowed me to do is, that's the usual light switch for the bathroom, which I've just taped up for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to exchange that for, it's actually an emergency lighting key switch. This section here has just got a little slot in, and you have a little metal key that just goes in and you switch it on or off, or in our case on or off. So what I'll be able to do is swap that faceplate out, put the emergency key light switch, switch the lights on, take the key out, and the kids can't switch it on or off there. The only way they can turn the lights on is by entering the bathroom like this, and the lights come on. And that is the IKEA trad-free motion sensor, which works okay. It's not as versatile as the Philips Hue sensor. It's a little bit bigger as well. You can see there, that's my hand. So it's quite a biggish sensor, but I've just got it there by the mirror. It's central to the bathroom, so when they're in certain places, it's still detecting movement, and then they can just leave the bathroom and without touching that, eventually the light will just go out after a few minutes. I also have this lamp here, which has a Philips Hue standard white bulb in it, and that's connected to this motion sensor, Philips Hue motion sensor. And they're very versatile, these Philips Hue motion sensors. It can give you temperature in the room. It's got a temperature sensor in it, and with it being a Philips Hue motion sensor, this will actually show up in Apple HomeKit as one of the devices, so I can check the temperature of the room from the Apple HomeKit platform, which is quite handy. And you can set them up to bring the lights on at any point, at any particular time of day, depending on the amount of daylight. It's a very versatile motion sensor compared to the IKEA Tradfri, and I really like these, but obviously they're twice the price. Okay, so that was a brief tour of my smart home. I hope you found that of use. I hope to be doing a few more videos very soon on how to set up the IKEA Tradfri lights, so look out for those. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.